Hello, everybody. It's Presidio Dog here, Chris Ball, at your service to tell you all about our next race and what's happening. So welcome aboard, everybody from all over the world. Those of you out in 12-ounce sports lands, welcome aboard. Unfortunately, I can't see any messages or anything that you might be sharing on the 12-ounce platform, but rest assured, it's going to be an exciting race today. The race is going to be epic. They have been practicing all week for this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The Jaguar at Spa is going to be something. So I'm so excited for this to happen. All right, so what we have here is race number 2 at Spa, presented by RWB Racing, of course, but sponsored as always by Detailing Group. You can go visit them at detailinggroup.com for all of your structural drawings that you need for the construction industry, steel, concrete, all that stuff. You want to check out what they do, detailinggroup.com. Also by Metropolis, provider of all kinds of cool services for the telecommunications industry. So check them out, metropolis.com. They're our new sponsor, so welcome aboard, Metropolis. Good to have you. Hi Pre, as always, here to handle all of our graphics pleasures. We thank Pixtech at Hi Pre for helping us get all of our graphics together. And our newcomer, but not new at all, Tatiana, our D2 streamer, is running as a sponsor also this season for Pride at the Dragon. Really cool event. You can go visit prideatthedragon.com and see all the details about the event that they have going on. It's super cool. So, yeah, we're here, folks. And what we have to offer is Spa, probably one of the funnest tracks in the game to race on. We're racing in the F-Type Group 3 here. Same rules apply, as always, from last season to this season. They have 2 sets of tires to use, some soft tires and some medium tires. That's it. 1 set of each. We're running at 1X tire wear, so if they start on the medium tire, then when they hit the pit window, which starts at 50 minutes left in the race until 40 minutes, so there's a 10-minute pit window, they can go in there and they change those medium tires to soft tires or soft tires to medium tires, and then they don't get another pair of tires again. So that's where that's going to be. Fuel is double the consumption, so, and trust me, folks, I have run this car, you know, almost 100 laps around this track during the week just to get stuff in. You are not going to race this car at its peak race performance and get around this track in time with fuel. So there's going to be a lot of fuel strategy played into how this game is, or how this race is going to go. You can pit outside the pit window, but only for damage. If you do take tires or you do take fuel or both outside of the pit window, it's a minute penalty for each. It's severe. So the race directors have said, you will not pit this car except for damage, or you will be, you know, heavily fined if you do it outside the pit window. Anywho, 15 drivers. The pole sitter Mobile Edge isn't going to make it today. Something just came up about an hour ago, so he is not going to be here. So everybody moves up a spot. So Jake from Ghost Viper Gaming will start on the pole with Buntats. Also, I don't think is going to be here. So I may have messed up. Oh, actually, he might be here. I think he might be here. But in any case, that is our preliminary poll. We'll see if Buntats is here. I don't see him in the lobby thus far. Let me just go double check and make sure. Yes, I do not see him. So everybody's going to move up another spot. So that's going to put Rio right in the front row. Winner of the last race, round 1, he's going to start on the front row, which is going to be awesome. And he's going to start on the, I guess you start on the outside in this one. So in any case, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. It looks like, well, I don't know what that is. There's another driver, Ruger, that showed up in the lobby. I'm not sure. Bipolar Express is handling the lobby for us today, as usual. What a great guy. So thank you, sir. So anyway, that's kind of where we're sitting. So not that you wouldn't be able to know this by looking at just the last race results from the last race, but the standings are as they finished the race last week. So Rio sitting up front, 2 points ahead of Bipolar Express, who is 2 points ahead of Ridwan, and 2 points ahead of Viper Z, who will not be here today. So there's going to be a good little shuffle up near the front with the points after this round is over. So really excited to see how these guys play it out. And just to bring this one up, so here's our podium from last race. So excited to see that the two guys that I've seen on the podium nearly every race last season are sitting there again, but Ridwan showed up, so that was fun, and hopefully we can get a good conversation with these guys later tonight. So I'm really excited to see that work out. All right, I've got a little bit of a technical thing I got to do, so let me get back out to the track where we can kind of hear what's going on, and we'll let you guys watch some of the practicing taking place. Doesn't look like really anybody's on the track because well, actually there are some people on the track. Let's see. Let's just watch last season's champion Captain Muffin out there working it out. I'll let you guys listen to that while I sort out some stuff on the back end here, and we'll do that. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. It should be popping up on the screen in the top right hand corner, so those of you who are watching on one platform can see the comments from people in another platform. So that'll let you Twitchers and Facebookers and YouTubers all be able to communicate with each other, hoping it all works out the way that it's supposed to. So all right, let me pull up a couple things here on my end, and I'll be quiet so you can sit and watch him. All right, so as usual, the pre-show brought to us by all of our sponsors. So again, thanks detailinggroup.com, check them out. Metropolis.com, check them out. prideatthedragon.com, check them out. And of course, High Pre, our guy who just helps out with everything. In fact, here's a little logo at the top of the screen. You can go check him out on his social media at HY_pre. Go visit them if you need any graphics work done. He loves doing the racing stuff, folks. Let me tell you, you need some design work done, reach out, let him know. He'll take care of you. All right, so let's see. Let's get ourselves out on the track where we can kind of look at some cars. And I gotta let them know I'm ready. So hang on one second. I gotta get my chat up. All right, so let me get my keyboard turned on. My cameras are all turned on. I'm all ready to go. And one of the things we're trying to do also, if you're interested, is, of course, we also have GTC2 running and streaming right now. Tatiana is taking care of that, the one who runs the Pride at the Dragon. So you can go check her out too, maybe on another device. You can watch both races at the same time, or go back and watch them, later if you want to. And then at the end of this, I'm going to take a quick dip out and try to get my other PlayStation into the lobby of the GTC 3 race, and hopefully I can get that thing to be able to save the replay so we could do a rebroadcast of Division 3. We have somebody, Ghost, doing the Division 4 race. So we really want to get that Division 3 race in there because, man, those guys can race good. It's pretty awesome. All right, so holler out in the chat if you need to or want to. I'm here for your listening pleasure. The man with the face for radio above all others, and limited knowledge of cars. It's when I say limited, I guess I'm comparing myself to people that don't know anything about or know everything about cars. I mean, I know a lot about cars, and I race, so that's always fun. Let's see, Rio's out there in the 12-ounce sports car. He is officially running as a sponsored driver for 12-ounce sports this entire season. Let's get a better look at this livery as it's driving around. So 12-ounce sports, put your hands up, wave them out there. Your boy is starting up on the front row of this race. And now, if you're wondering, well, how the heck did he end up there? And all these other guys that competed at the top ended up in the back. Well, the race is based on your fastest lap time. His fastest lap time was a lot slower. When I say a lot, these guys were all within 1 second, right? But his fastest lap time was slower than a whole bunch of these other drivers. So it was interesting that that he was still able to win the race and not get the fastest lap of the race. So that was pretty cool. Here is our Metropolis sponsored car. Ninja Kid is driving that one as a sponsored driver this season. So welcome again, Metropolis, to the GT Champions World Cup as an official sponsor. So there's your beautiful ride, black and orange, the company colors, it would seem. So it's good to have you around. We also have a driver for Detailing Group. That was Mobile Edge, and he's not going to be able to make the race today. So we don't have the Detailing Group car out on track today. So it's unfortunate, but we'll have to wait and see him next week. So maybe this will be his drop round, which is, just so everybody knows. After the first 7 races are over, we're going to drop the worst performing or non-performing round for all drivers. So anybody in the first 7 races that either got disconnected or wasn't finishing the race or didn't show up for the race, that race won't count against them. So did his car just jump in the air? Oh, I can't do a replay because we're not in the race. But in any case, all right, let's see. Oh, and news. So PX7 Twitchy is now Twitchy GT. So in case those of you who were wondering, his screen name has changed. So Twitchy from PX7 is now Twitchy GT. So keep that in mind as we're going through the race. And then our host with the most, Bipolar Express, running in the Nemesis Labs sponsored Jaguar. So good to have him around. Thank you there, Tim, for hosting this season for us by hosting the lobbies. So yay, very excited. And then let's see, there's our champion from last season. The other champion was Rio. We already talked about him. But let's talk about newcomer Ridwan, who showed up from VRS. He got 3rd in the last race, so very interesting to see him out and performing well in his first race in the World Cup. So congratulations. All right, let me let them know. 5 after start time goal. Okay, let me let them know. Hang on. All right. So let's get back to our normal camera. Let's see, who else have we not looked at? There's Super Ninja from Rockefeller Racing. We got 2 of those guys on track today. Where's the other one? There's Spec sitting in the pits. So we got Rockefeller Racing here. There's Ando. He wasn't with us last season, but he's back with a vengeance. So we'll see how he does this season. Tease Map is one of our reserve drivers. And so looking forward to seeing how well he does, as well as Corey Hack, who is a reserve. GVG from Jake from Ghost Viper Gaming, which is parked on the side of the road. Spec is the other. So we have 3 reserves in today. Mega Truckin' is here. I really wanted to see him race last week, but he had all kinds of problems and ended up getting disconnected during the race, unfortunately. There is the Metropolis for Ninja Kid, Twitchy's Phoenix 7 car, Ismaldi in his Ismaldi car. I think it's I think it's not BC Racing. I forget what it is. There's a, and then I guess we have a new guy. Ruger. I'm gonna call him Ruger because I don't know how to say the rest of that. So we got another guy. Hopefully he's been explained all the rules. I would assume that he has. All right. So there we go. Now let's see if we can get a race going. Whoop, whoop. I'm excited. So excited. All right, let's see. I got to keep an eye on some of my stuff. Yes, Shane. There is a lot of Australians that have joined the World Cup. It's a beautiful Sunday morning in Sydney. It's now 12:30 in the afternoon there. So all these guys are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for a race, and all the guys here in the United States, the latest it is 8:30 in the evening. So both the U.S., Canada, and Australia folks, as well as those in Malaysia, which is 9:30 in the morning. So everybody's in a nice, good spot to race. The only people that are really going to have a hard time with racing right now are the Brits and the folks out in the UK time zones, because it's like 1:30 in the morning for them. So that will be interesting. All right, let's see. Any Twitchy fans out there? Any PX7 guys? So, I don't know. Yeah, Smitty and Black Friday are in other divisions racing. So yeah, for sure, you could totally check them out in the next races. So that'll be cool. All right, let's see what else to talk about. It's time to start this race, guys. Let's go. Okay, so Twitchy, clearly one of the fastest drivers, on the planet, is faced with a pretty steep competition with Rio, Bipolar, Ridwan, Ando. I mean, all these guys are so fast. So it's going to be... Oh, we do have Mickey Giggles as a Twitchy fan. All right. Well, I am really hoping he has a better race than last week. The poor guy, that pit just killed him, and I felt really bad for him. I really did. It was no bueno. Anyway. I might be able to do a thing. Hang on, folks. Stand by. There, the race is starting. I'm so excited. All right. Race time, folks. Race time. Ah! So excited. Okay. Round 2 at Spa in the Jag. Fun car. Fast car. A little squirrely if you don't drive her just right, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right. We got Spec on the front row somehow. I don't know how that ended up that way. He should have been in a different position. But I guess maybe they all worked it out, because the starting grid... Oh, yeah, Mobile Legend didn't come. So, yep, he started. Okay. Oh, look, everyone gets away. Perfect. Spec 1 up front, Rio, trying to keep everyone pinned down on the inside. And it's Bipolar right there. Oh, it's going to be a drag race. Let's get to the... Oh, what just happened back there? Was that Ghost Viper that happened? Hold on a second. Let's go back. Let's see how many cars did that involve. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go back and take a look at what happened there. So we're going to watch Ghost Viper Gaming. Jake comes through. Oops. I don't see where the... Oh, did he get tapped? Okay, let's try this again. Hold on. Let me go back and look from his view. Oh, he just tried to come across, and I think somebody was there, and he didn't see it coming. Oh, man, what a shame. All right, well, it looks like because it was only one car, that doesn't count for a red. So we just continue on racing. Spec up front still. Bipolar got around Rio. Now, I'm wondering if Rio is doing that on purpose. I mean, there's a lot of fuel that be dealt with in this race. And there's a lot of fuel issues that are going to happen during this race. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this plays out. Oops, sorry. Come back. There we go. All right, look at all these cars flying through here. Look how close they all are. I love that. And Jake will get there. It's a long race, Jake. Do not give up. Do not. There's so much that can happen between now and then. The Twitch channel for who? I don't know. If you're talking about for GT Champions, all of them, you can go to twitch.gtchampions.com, youtube.gtchampions.com, facebook.gtchampions.com. You get the feel for it. So you can get there easily enough. It's super easy to find. All right, Spec 1 up front by quite a bit, 2.5 seconds. Bipolar and Rio are right with each other there. Tease Baps not far behind. Ridwan's in 5th. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a good camera angle to catch the cars coming up the hill. Oh, I love that. That's so much fun to do. I love it when I can get those just right so we can watch the cars go flying by. All right, so Rockefeller Racing showing some prowess up front, 2.3 seconds ahead thus far. Now remember, folks, we have all kinds of drivers on different compounds, so keep that in mind as you're, as you're watching the race. We just don't know how they're gonna be, how it's all gonna fall in. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to keep an eye on P2 here for a second. Technical things happening in the background, folks. If I play my cards right, I could even bring them the GT3 GTC3 group in here if we want to try to watch them at the same time. I think it's a little late for me to try to sort that all out right now. But I can look at maybe doing something like that. Maybe we can have GTC3 running in the bottom corner to kind of keep a track, but I don't think we should. I mean, they deserve a full replay of the race, and we're going to make sure we give that to them. But right now I'm trying to get just getting my other PlayStation into their lobby so I can save that replay. Real challenges doing that on these 90-minute races. So, all right, so still nothing's really changed. Ridwan has moved up from 5th to 4th. He's gotten around Teasbap. Twitchy all the way up to 6th now. Where did Twitchy start? Do we remember where Twitchy started? I don't remember where he started. Hold on, let me pull that up here in a second. Stand by. While we watch him take another spot. Oh, Teasbap is not giving it away easily. He is making Twitchy work for it. Up a Rouge. Here we go. 4 cars in tow. They're going to all be able to take that nice slipstream train. They might even be able to catch Ridwan because he's far enough back. He's missing the train. So all these guys can just keep bumping into each other and push each other down the track and catch up. Oh, I thought they were going to go 3 wide through there. That is not how that goes. Oh, look at that. All right, Muffin moves up, takes Teasbap's spot. Let's. I'm going to mark that and come back and watch that. Let's watch that from Captain Muffin's point of view. Around the outside he goes and takes the spot. That was a nice move, buddy. That was a nice move. All right, so still not a lot changed there. Mega Truckin' up to 8th, and he is right on Teasbap's bumper. So going through these high-speed corners, you need that arrows. He's got to lift a little bit just to keep the car on the track. Just stay in tow and get him on the long straight. Look at that, right on his tail. Shall we go inside the car? Oh, I can't. It's not letting me switch. Okay, I'll switch in a minute. I don't want to miss the action here. Who's that behind? That's Corey. He's one of the backup drivers from... Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Oh, yeah! Okay. That's Captain Muffin's teammate from... Oh, I can't remember all of a sudden. S1. I'll remember it. It's not sim racing. It's something else. I'll try to remember when it... jeez. That makes... I feel terrible. Okay, that can't be how that goes. It's Sector 1. It's Sector 1. That's what it is. All right, let's see. Mega Truckin's going to have the inside of this corner and make the pass. Oh, okay. It looks like Corey's going to follow him through. Maybe. Teasbap is going to hold that inside line. Oh, look who's looking inside. Oh, I thought for sure Super Ninja was going to stick his nose in there. So it's going to be a drag race now for Teasbap and Corey. Corey's going to play smart and try to tuck in, but he can't. It's going to be too wide. Oh, hang it in there, boys. Ooh, that was close. But look at that. Okay, so Corey gets a much better run. Ninja's trying to close the door on him, and he can't. Little bump from Ando's going to push him right up there. Oh, look at that. Inside Ninja. Ninja's going inside and takes the spot away. Gets a twofer. And Ando follows him through for a spot of his own. Wow, what? Okay, hold on. We're going to go back and we're going to watch that one again. Let's watch that from right here. Actually, we're going to watch from Ando's. Nope. We're going to watch from Ando's point of view. Why don't we go to Ando? Okay, 3 wide into the corner, and they just make it work. He muscles his way through there. Ninja Kid takes the Metropolis car all the way up to P9 in the top 10 now. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool move. All right, so... Nope, I don't want the replay. Turn off replay. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on up front. Spec now 4.6 seconds ahead. Bipolar still towing Rio around the course. Ridwan not far back. Twitchy up to P5 now. He sees Ridwan in his sights. All right, momentary change. I was looking for those, the way that this was going to start out. Stand by. I'm going to pull that up for you folks. Almost there. I'm almost there. Okay, hang in there, because I have the grid order that we can pull up when we get a chance to. All right, everything is still looking pretty good. It's kind of spaced out. The real battle is right here in the mid pack. I mean, look at these guys. There's 6 cars all right there. Let's keep an eye on that and see how this plays out. Not much happening up front, but these battles for P7 is insane. There we go. Mega Truckin is just pushing Teasbap up the hill. He's like, go, go, go. And that whole train of cars. Look at them all. Everyone wanting a spot. This can't end well. Let's see if anybody dives in. Nobody dives in. Single file all the way through. Smart. Okay, everyone's kind of gotten some of the places they want to get. And they're all just taking their sweet time getting through there. I don't see any moves happening here yet. There's your Mega Truckin' replay of the day. The nice livery shot there of his car. Look at all these guys just bunched together. This is going to make for a very interesting race indeed. Ooh, but okay, Ninja Kid was looking inside there for a second. Wasn't sure if that was going to happen or not. Look at these battles. This is amazing. I love this. All out. Oh, inside. Okay, look at that. So Super Ninja moves inside of Ando and grabs that 11th spot. There's still time. It's 90 minutes, y'all. All right, let's take a look up front here. Let's see. Spec out now 5.8 seconds. Just putting the hammer down. This car, folks, so good on the tires. You can drive these soft tires the whole stint without really worrying about them on this track. There's a lot of long straights to soak up the time, so you can really drive these things for a while. So it's pretty nice. All right, let's see now. Bipolar is just towing Ando around. He's probably, or Rio around. He's probably saying, dude, come on, trade me spots. I know you want to help. I'm sure Rio is just fine staying where he is. In 12-ounce sports, let's see, where is Nemesis Labs is what Bipolar Express is driving. Rio is in the 12-ounce sports one. Oh, here's a great livery shot for you 12-ounce sports lovers. There you go. Get her done. There's Ridwan from VRS, Twitchy's Phoenix, Muffin, Teasbap. Oh, PLE giving them a little bit of a push. There's the Metropolis car. Where's Corey? There's Corey. And Corey and Ando are tied to the bumpers of each other. So it'll be interesting to see how these all play out. Like, there's so much happening right now. Twitchy now only 1.1 seconds back. I need to reset my camera, folks, so hang on. Here we go. All right. So let's go inside. Where's my camera? There we go. Let's just ride along with Twitchy. I mean, why not, right? We got some Twitchy fans in there. Looks like Vinny Grasso's got the Ninja Kid love in the chat there on Facebook. Good to have you, bud. Let's see. I forgot to ask y'all is here's our grid order current at where they started. So right now, Spec is still up front because he was filling in for Buntats. So he and Jake, I don't know why Jake wasn't starting up front. That's weird. Guess we'll have to discern that one later. All right, let's see. Muffin, there we go. All right, so T-Spap's gotten a little bit clear of Megatruckin', but Megatruckin's gotten around a Ninja Kid, it looks like. No, they were battling earlier, so this is all good. So everything's still kind of the same back there, but we do have a lot of opportunities, like right there, to hard break into these zones and try to get through these turns. And Jake, he's only 15 seconds back after wiping out. That's not terrible. That's doable. He does have a little bit of damage on the front of his car and on his right front wheel. He could choose to pit right now and fix it, and he chooses not to. Okay. And Ruger coming in there at the end. All right. Whew, I need a drink of water, folks. That's a whole lot of talking way too fast. So, lots of good racing happening over on the other guys too. So I'm gonna get distracted. I gotta stop being distracted. All right. So Spec 1 now up to 7 seconds. Now, we still have 25 minutes left before the pit window opens. So just gotta, keep on going. He needs to get about if it's not clear, which it should be clear to anybody who's watching, obviously he's on a different tire compound than the rest of the drivers, which is why he is so far ahead of everybody. But in order for him to make this strategy work, and it's actually a decent strategy, starting on the front, getting away from everybody and just having a nice clean track to just run his race. Clearly he's on the soft tires because he's that far ahead of everybody, right? He needs at least a 22.5 to 23 second gap to these guys by the time he pits. Because when he switches to the medium tires, they're all coming after him. And so he's definitely got to work on that. All right, let's take a look up here. So still Bipolar and Rio are still within each other. It looks like Bipolar's gotten Rio out of his slipstream. So now Rio's going to have to punch a hole in the air all by his lonesome without the help of Bipolar. Twitchy is still in 5th, Muffin in 6th, and here comes the group. Ninja Kid has made his way up to 7th. Teasbap has fallen back 1, but Truckin' is still behind him. So we're definitely getting some good action now happening here. So you Metropolis lovers, Ninja Kid's got that drive all the way up to P7 now. Awesome. Good job. Teasbap is sitting in kind of in the middle of all of this, along with Truckin', trying to figure out what are they going to do. Like just ride in the slipstream. Maybe they'll find some time in saving fuel in the pits to get a gap to somebody. We shall see how it goes. One thing I'm not used to seeing right now is this guy here, Ando, this far back in the pack. Last season, it was him, Bipolar, and Rio duking it out every single race for those top spots. So I don't know really what's happening there with him. Maybe he just didn't get enough practice and he's struggling a little bit with the track. We'll see. Ben Blaker, what's up? Benjamin Blaker, also known as Benjo. Thanks for visiting us here on Facebook. It was good to have him around. Our livery guru, keeping track of everybody, making sure they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing. Ooh, stay off that AstroTurf, Truckin', or you're gonna find yourself spinning that car around. Yeah, oh, he's flirting with disaster, and he's gonna lose a spot right there. Corey gets around him, and Ando's gonna follow him through. And Truckin' drops 2 spots just by touching that AstroTurf. Now maybe he has a chance to do some braking here. Looks like Corey is defending pretty well on that corner, so Ando couldn't do anything about that. Okay, I love it. I love us some good racing. All right, heading up a Rouge, Radion, whichever. I always forget which one is which. Like I said, I love cars. Not very good at remembering track names. All right, Twitchy. Up to 5th still, and Ridwan. Oh, it looks like Bipolar Express and Rio have changed hands. Let's see if we can go back and see this one. So Rio, yep. So they must have swapped positions at some point. So 12 on Sports up to P2. Expect to see that car up in the front of most every race during the season. He's really feeling the challenge, though, as he's got Bipolar, Ridwan, and Twitchy in tow. Now, of course, I said this last race, and I'll probably say it every race going forward. This is your typical Rio on a medium tire. He's chill. He hangs out with everybody. Everything is great. When you get the soft tires on, he turns into a whole different person, and he is just gone, like disappears from everybody. So what Bipolar needs to do is he needs to stick with Rio and stay in that slipstream and don't lose him, because he needs that tow. He gave Rio all that tow through the whole race, and if he doesn't take advantage of it now, it'll be all for nothing. So he's still staying there, holding his line. Twitchy's slowly moving in. He's slowly catching up to Ridwan. I mean, there's a reason I do commentating of this division. These guys are so outside of my level. And last season I qualified in D1. I only got like the first race or two in before I had to move back into the commentator booth. And these guys are just light years ahead of us. I mean, they're so fast. That's the reason why they're all as good as they are. All right, so let's see. There's our lonely VRS driver, his teammate Speedy Tires, isn't here, and I don't think Viper Z is here either, which is also... Ooh, that might be a penalty. That was so close. Let's see. No. They did have a good driver meeting, so just as a response, just, you know, keeping track of things. The penalty system works like this. If you pit the car, we talked about this, but if you pit the car during the normal pit window, everything's fine. If you can pit the car before or after the pit window for damage, that's not a problem. But if you take fuel outside of that pit window, that's a 1 minute penalty. If you take tires, it's also a 1 minute penalty. So if you do both, that's a 2 minute penalty. That's huge, right? 2 minutes is an entire lap at Spa. So yeah, it would be really bad. Also, you have a penalty if you don't bleed your penalty before you cross the start-finish line. So, oh, what's happening here? Okay, Ridwan just letting Twitchy go by. I think Ridwan had a kind of a challenge there. Let's go on board and... Oh, yep. Oh, yep. He realized that he lost just enough momentum there. Flashing the lights to let him know to come on by. He's not going to fight for the spot. He just got a little bit out of shape on that. He got a little bit out of shape hitting the green stuff. That stuff will kill you here. Whew. Muffin kind of all alone over there. And then there we go. Ninja, Ando, and Corey all there. T-Spap and Truckin' not far behind. So there's plenty of racing to go. Wait, what was that? T-Spap went way outside. I hope he doesn't get a penalty for that. Okay, Corey is up to 9th, right behind Ando where they were. So Corey and Ando have kind of just taken themselves together everywhere they go and are like forming a train to get around some of these guys. So Ando now up to 8th from 11th. So like I said, he's fast. He's going to get around these guys. But as it stands right now, Ninja Kid is 23.5 seconds back from the leader. But, you know, a lot of people are that far back from the leader. Speaking of the leader, let's check in and see how he's doing. 12.5, almost 13 seconds up. Tires looking good. Everything's looking good. He's having a good time. Rio, now he's dragging Bipolar around the track for a bit. So, it sounds like they might be working together a little bit, folks. Just saying. Alright, let's see. What should we look at next? Who's your favorite driver, folks? Put it out here in the chat. Let's see who the favorite driver is that you guys have so far in this race. I can tell who a couple of them have. Ninja Kid's kind of gotten a little bit of a gap. It's not much, but it's almost a second over Corey. If you could just keep him back there far enough, you might be able to break away from him a little bit. But Corey does have Ando to work with, so when they get up on a Rouge, they can, you know, he can push him. Super Ninja. I love that livery with the paint dripping down and stuff. That looks pretty cool. Now, you know what? I've been wanting to see. What does this say on Itzmaldi's car? Let's see if the car... Can you slow down a little bit so I can see your livery? This corner ought to be a good spot. We can see them too. Basically, just the detailing group logo that's on every car, plus the Jag. The Jaguar animal there. That's so clean, though. Really like it. All right, let's look up front. Oh, look at this. Twitchy has made it around Ridwan. Oh, that was earlier. But now it's on, folks. All right, let's watch this. Woo, this is the battle for second. Look at that. Oh, boy. We're going to keep an eye on here and see what changes. Oh, Bipolar gets loose. Twitchy's just sitting there waiting to take the spot. Just waiting. Ooh. Look at all those little brake lights tapping as they're all trail braking into the corner. We can watch Ninja versus Ando in just a second because there is no Ninja versus Ando yet. So we're going to watch this one. Ooh, looks like Ridwan got a little off the pace, and those three are just about pulling away. He needs to catch up. There we go. Twitchy's looking everywhere, hunting, seeking, looking for a spot around Bipolar. He's like, I want to win a race, please. He's done a fantastic job catching up to these guys. He started, where did Twitchy start? Well, he would have started around 10th, minus a couple drivers, so about 8th. So he's not doing too bad. He's not doing too bad. All right. Okay, look at that. All right, Rio's defending. Everyone's go. Oh, Twitchy. I thought Twitchy was going to go in. No crossover. Ooh. Guys, these are the 4 best drivers that I've had the pleasure of watching race on the track. Look at them go. Covering the outside. Oh, Twitchy gets underneath Bipolar and gets the spot. Up to P3, sitting on the podium. Now Twitchy is ready to rock. He is following Rio around. Let's see what he does here as they go up a Rouge or Radion or vice versa. Oh, no. Hang in there, bud. Hang in there. Hang in there, Ridwan. Stay with him. All right, I'm going to go up here and keep an eye on this battle that's happening right here. Bipolar had to check up a little bit. He almost ran into Twitchy there with that slipstream. Let's go looking backwards from the 12-ounce sports car of last race's winner and season 1 champion Rio. As this is what he sees behind him. I want you folks to imagine if you were on a race course and you've got Twitchy, Bipolar, and Ridwan following you down the track this closely. That's gotta be so much pressure. Oh no! Oh! I thought for sure that Rio was gonna lose it, and Twitchy kind of bumps into him. Now there's a spot for Bipolar. Nope, he doesn't capitalize on it. I gotta watch from this angle. This is quite a battle. Okay, I'm quickly going to run over and see how this battle up here is doing. Corey got around Ninja Kid. I didn't see that happen. Ando now is battling. Oh, gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose this spot where Twitchy might be able to grab it. Rio, does he go defensive? Mildly. Ooh, Twitchy's... Oh, I thought Twitchy was going for it. I thought he was. Okay, Bipolar Express loses a spot to Ridwan now. All right, so this top 4 has really gotten... Well, I can't say top 4 because Spec 1 is way out there all by himself. He just lapped, what's his name? Rugerman. He's all the way down at the end of the straight when these guys are just coming up the hills of Radion. So they are, oh my gosh. You think Twitchy's going to win it, Shane? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Ridwan, well, okay, hold on a second. Back up. Where did Ridwan come from? He just passed both of those guys? Okay, let's go back and watch that again. Let's just see this. Do we catch this here? Up the hill. He gets a great... Oh, look at that run he gets. And he's just going to slip right past them both. He gets the slip. He's going to cross over in between them. Wow, what a move. That was insane. Way to go, Ridwan. He got a twofer for that. That was incredible. Wow. Okay. That was awesome. So Ridwan moves up to P2. Oh, Rio and Twitch both get passed at that. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Okay. All right. So what was that you said about Twitchy wins this? These guys. Wow. Yeah, I have to go back and definitely save that one for the replay. All right, coming up on lap traffic. He is ghosted out right now, just making sure he stays out of their way. That was very kind of you, good sir. Very kind of you indeed. Bipolar's kind of fallen back. He needs to catch back up to these guys. Oh my gosh. This is insane, these three. Look at them go. Rio goes defensive mildly. Bipolar sitting back. This is what he sees. Look at this. Oh, Rio gets a little loose out of the corner. He's going to lose that spot to Twitchy. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't breathe. Okay. We still have 7.5 minutes before the pit window opens. These guys, being all on the medium tire like we clearly know that they all are, they will all be pitting towards the end of the pit window, I think. But, I mean, you never know, right? Somebody may try to undercut somebody somewhere. All right. A lot of action seems to happen here. Let's see if anything happens. Like Twitchy's got a good run and he's in the slipstream. I guess he's not going anywhere. He's on full throttle. Uh-oh. Rio moved back one. I can't keep... Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, I think he might have had a penalty. He had to bleed. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened with Rio. Oh, yeah. He's getting rid of that penalty. So he was letting Bipolar through. Makes sense. Okay. It's the Battle of the Titans. How many times have all these people... Oh my gosh, all these guys have switched spots I don't know how many times. The only one that hasn't been in P2 yet is Bipolar. But he's sitting there. I mean, any moment he can, but he might be playing the smart game and say, hey, I might just kind of hang back here with these guys. It's all good, you know. Leave me an opportunity, save some fuel. We don't know. Oh, really? The top 7 in GTC2 are all from Australia or New Zealand. That stands to reason. All right. Let's see. Are we going to get a move here? Let's watch from Bipolar's point of view. Rio's way back there. Something went wrong there. Let's see if anybody blows this corner up a little bit. No, everyone seems to be grappling with it just fine. But look at that. It looks like Twitchy just pushing Ridwan to try to build some space. Let's see. It looks like, okay, a little late braking helps Rio get back up to them a little bit. Now, Polar needs to stay with these dudes up the Radion here, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose that slipstream. There he goes. Oh, look at that run he got. Look at that. He's all the way up to them. Is he going to just... Nope, here he goes. Here he goes. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. All right, nice job. And he moves in. And Rio now is there with them. Okay, sorry. You know what? I'm not doing justice to the guys back here that are battling. So Corey has moved up. Ando's with them. Ninja Kid's fallen to 9th. I need 2 cameras and another commentator to be watching what's going on with the rest of these guys. Oh my gosh. So Corey and Ando already around Ninja Kid. Ninja, what's going on there? Ninja Kid is just there's something's going on with his connection. Look at it. It's all over the place. That's crazy. Okay. So Muffin's sitting in 6th. He still has plenty of work to do. All right, I'm going to check something out. Let's go to the top guy. 20 seconds out with 3 more minutes till the pit window. Spec is doing it right. He needs a few more seconds to really make this soft tire stint work for him. He really does. All right. Yeah, look at these guys here all running. I won't say what their fuel is. The pit window will... Wait a minute. What's happening here? Okay. Another penalty for Rio. So we got Bipolar Express now is in P2. Twitchy still there. Everyone's still a little bit gapped out now. Everybody has. But look who's closing in. Captain Rio is closing in on these guys as they're all going around. Captain Rio is showing up, and look who's coming with him. Corey and Ando are catching him. This whole front pack is coming back together pretty quickly. This is pretty exciting. Oh yeah, I guess I could probably do that. I could have my other PlayStation. I got 3 of them. I could have it locked. Oh, I can't. The lobby's full, so I can't get anybody in there. But oh yeah, that would be kind of cool. All right, Ando is just driving behind Corey. Not really doing much, it seems. I don't know if he's trying to pass him or not. Uh-oh, look at that. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Something just happened. Twitchy underneath Bipolar, and he snatches P2 out. And Bipolar into 3rd now. So Ridwan now is sitting there waiting to strike. I mean, can you believe these guys, how tight this is? These guys are probably sweating their cojones off right now. This is probably the closest I've seen the top drivers racing in many races in GTC 1. These guys are all putting it on the line right now. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, okay. Let's go back to P7 and take a look here, see what's going on. Wait, there's Muffin. Wait, where's Muffin's? Only 2 seconds back from Rio. Like, this clear track is really giving them a chance to catch up, which is awesome. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, wow! No way! No way. Oh, my gosh. Ridwan just takes out the whole front field. Okay, let's watch this again. He's trying to go for a late break. Totally blows it. Totally smashes. Oh, he hits. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was a mess. That was a mess, folks. Okay, let's drop the banner now and see if we can't see if there's any damage on the cars. Right now, Twitchy seems to be okay. Rio seems to be okay. Bipolar. Oh, Ridwan does have a little damage. Well, that's fair as long as it was him and not anybody else. But he's like, I am done being back here. Ugh. But Muffin's here. Whoa! Muffin almost takes out Bipolar. These guys are getting dicey up front, folks. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, that's gonna be a steward. Well, I mean, it didn't hurt anybody's race. It didn't cause major damage, so no one had to pit. But we'll talk about that later anyway. All right, so up front, 22.5 seconds. What did I say? That's where he'd need to be. The pit window is open, so all the drivers are going to be able to pit if they want to. The question is how long does Spec 1 stay out? Looking at his tires, I bet he stays out all the way to the end of this thing. Twitchy on the medium, all the rest of the tires, all the rest of the guys are on medium tires. Fuel's looking good. Twitchy and Rio, same amount of fuel. Rio slightly more. Ridwan about the same. Bipolar a little bit less. So these guys are going to come out potentially a little bit shuffled. Bipolar goes way outside. Captain Muffin now might have a shot at pulling up to these guys. Wrong camera, sorry. Ando got around Corey back there, I can see. Oh my gosh, guys, this is such a battle happening right now. Ridron being a little bit more careful into that corner. Look at this. The top 7, 8 guys are all within. Let's see. Twitchy is 23 seconds back to Corey, which is they're only within 4 seconds of each other, guys. This is insane. All right, Rio on the back bumper of Twitchy again. All these guys are kind of climbing up. Oh man. I have a feeling that there might be some people talking to Ridwan after that. I mean, people make mistakes. They miss their braking markers. It happens. Oh, that might be a penalty for Bipolar. That's not what he needs right now. He needs to take it easy. That was so close to going over. But he didn't. All right. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And my nose is getting all plugged up from this ridiculous allergies. So I must sound like a weirdo. Wow, look at those guys. Look how close they are. And where's Captain Muffin? Right there. Last season's champion in P6. Right at this group. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all battling for P2. Actually, they're really all battling for P1 because this guy is 23 seconds out from them. He has a real shot at winning this race. Now, let's see. We can clearly see his fuel lights on. This might be where he pits. So let's keep an eye on him. He's not far away. Well, we'll get back to him in a second. Let's make sure nothing crazy happens here. Like that! Oh, I thought that was going to be it. So Captain Muffin is still in 6th. Look at these guys. And where's Corey? Corey is staying close. Nice. So bringing his teammate along. All right, let's go check on... Nope, he's going to go one more lap. Spec 1 is. Okay, what's going to happen here? Anything crazy? Anything crazy? Oh, in goes the... I can't remember their team name. Doggone it. All of you, you said it to me earlier. I can't believe I can't remember their team name. Sector 1, that's right. So Sector 1, I'll go in and pit. It is the longest pit stop in human history at Spa. It's like 40... Spec will be all the way around the track again before they actually get to their pit box. Probably. So in comes Muffin. In comes Corey. Megatruck and a Ninja Kid. There's the Metropolis for Ninja Kid. And where is the other one? Megatruckin's coming in. At some point, he'll be there. There he is. All right, let's give some love to one of our sponsor cars while it's sitting in the pit with the beautiful uniforms. All right, let's see. Where do they all come out? T-Spap's coming around the end, and coming out in front of him is going to be all 3 of those cars. So, all right, let's get back up front. We're going to wait for this whole shuffling to happen. So Spec 1, clearly his last lap. He's almost out of fuel. And he's short shifting it to make it around. Still 23-second gap. And there's only 4.5 minutes left in the pit window. So these guys are all probably going to need to pit this lap when they get there because there won't be much time. They do not want to get caught outside the pit window. Let's see, is anything changed up here? Nope, not really. All right, let's see. Spec is going to spec into the pits. Let's see what these guys do on the medium tires now. Twitchy's lights on. Bipolar's lights on as well. So it'll be interesting to see if they take this around one more lap. It's going to be close because that'll leave them a minute. Well, if they go through now, it'll leave them about a minute or so to get their pit done. It'll be close. So they all stay out for one more. But Ando, and so there goes Spec in with the Rockefeller car. Ando will be coming in momentarily. Let's catch his pit. He's going to be in there. He was right near those guys. Oh, no. He was way behind. That's right. Okay. Oh, let's see. What happened here? Bipolar's in front of Ridwan. Not sure how that happened. Let's go back and see if we can see that. Why isn't my mark working? I think I already missed it. Yep, I already missed it. Okay, Ando's still not into the pit box. What is happening? Maybe I just can't see him. Oh, there he goes. That took forever. Okay. Alright, so Twitchy in P1 provisionally. Of course, they haven't pit yet. They still have halfway around the track to go. Rio in 2, Bipolar in 3, Ridwan in tow. And then Spec 1 came out in front of Captain Muffin by 20 seconds. And Captain Muffin has done his pit. So Captain Muffin is the first one out on the soft tire. So once the other 4 pit, Captain Muffin is 1. Oh, I can't do math like this. This is too hard. We'll just wait till they all come out of the pits, guys. Twitchy's got plenty of gas to make it to the end of this. Bipolar's gonna want to be short shifting that. Ridwan might be able to capitalize on that little wiggle he just had, and it looks like he might be digging for it. Bipolar's going to keep him on the outside so he can have the spot, and into the pits are all of these guys going to go. Yep, they all go in. So while we wait for all of them, Spec 1 is already, I mean, look how close he is to these guys. He's going to be 20 seconds past them when they come out of the pits. Now he's on those medium tires, so now he's got to try to make that stuff work. All right, let's go back to our regular banner, keep people informed. All right, so Bipolar, Rio, Twitchy. There comes Twitchy into his pit. Here comes Rio in his 12-ounce car into his pit. Bipolar Express in the Nemesis Lab into his pit, and Ridwan from VRS. So everyone's in there. Who's coming out first? I'm so interested to see how this works. All right, there goes Spec 1 zooming past pit exit. Captain Muffin is currently in P2. Okay, looks like it's showing them all coming out, but they're not going to. Look at this. Look at that undercut. Captain Muffin. He gets the undercut done, and he pops out into 4th. What a friggin' move. Holy crap. All right, so Twitchy, he comes out ahead of Rio, as expected. But Captain Muffin slots in between Ridwan and Bipolar. What a move from last season's champion. So from 6 to 4, just with 1 lap on those soft tires, getting the undercut done. Woo! All right, so right now it's a 19-second or 20-second gap to Spec 1 from Twitchy on lap 22. So we'll just we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Okay, I lost my pen, folks. Somebody out there, write this down somewhere so we don't lose it. 19, lap 22. I found my pen. All right, so how awesome is that? Way to go, Captain Muffin. He gets the undercut done and slots in right in between them. And it wasn't just like a little bit like, oh, I arrived after he came out and before he came out. It was like passing these guys in the middle of them as they're coming out of the pit straight. Oh, that was awesome. That was pretty amazing. All right, so now Twitchy on lap 22 at 19 and a half seconds or so to clear Now Spec 1 has to be able to run about 20 laps. He's got to run about 20 laps. Let's see, wait a minute. We got 38 minutes. Yeah, he's got to run about 20 laps, maybe 19 laps. If he runs more than a second slower than these guys per lap, Twitchy's going to catch him. So, holy crap. This is so great. This is so great. Okay. Breathe. All right. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know who to watch. There's so much happening right now. Oh, this will be a good angle. We'll get all the cars coming through. But look at that. Captain Muffin up to fourth. That's just awesome. I just love seeing that undercut happen. It's super powerful at Spa. Right? Now, where'd Ando slot in? Ando's not. Oh, he's close. Ando's close. He can see these guys. He's only a second and a half out from the slip, or from them. He's only a half second away from the slip. If Corey catches him, which he's nearly in the slip, he can help push him there. It could be like a 9-way battle for P1. Oh boy, Spec group's coming for you. Okay, let's just see. Let's see. Twitchy's last lap was a 2:11. Oh, that was the pit. Never mind. Okay, we'll wait till the next one. And we'll see what... so 2:18.5 was Spec's last lap. So he's running about 3/4 of a second to a full second slower, it seems, on the medium tire. We don't have Twitchy on his tires yet, or Rio for that matter. So we'll give it a couple laps, folks, and we'll do the math. But wow, that's awesome. Muffin, a little bit back there. Bipolar has his hands full with Ridwan. Man, Ridwan is all over his case. And Ando is just sliding on in there. Ando now in slipstream zone from Ridwan. So when they get to these long straights, Ando should be able to pull right up to them. Look at now, it's almost just half a second. Oh, man, don't count him out. Whew. Man, I wish there was some of you here. Twitchy, what? All right, Shane, come on now. It can still happen. Everybody has a chance to win. I mean, look at these guys. They are driving the wheels off these cars. All right, so Twitchy is almost far enough away to break Rio's slipstream, which could be a blessing or cursing for him. Rio's trying to stay there. Doesn't get as... It gets about the same, actually, about the same exit as he does. Captain Muffin has got Bipolar half a second behind him. So what's going to happen here, my guess is that Bipolar... Let's go back here. Bipolar and Ridwan and Ando are all going to close up because they're all in slip. So Bipolar is going to move. He needs to get that car behind him. He's got this. He's got this. Go for it. There he goes. Okay, Ridwan's not going to be able to follow him through. That's what Bipolar needed, was to put Captain Muffin between him and Ridwan to give him some breathing room. But I don't think Captain Muffin is just going to let that slide. I mean, that was all about the slipstream. Whew. Man, I really don't know what to keep an eye on. Everybody's all back together again. Ando's there. Where's Corey? He's right there. You can see him. He's in there with him. He's not far behind. Ninja Kid, he's got some room to move, but he's on the soft tire now, so he should be able to get some speed out of it. So we see what he's doing. Teasbap, reserve driver, back in P10. And it looks like we got a battle going on for point P11 with Idzamaldi and Megatruckin duking it out. I'm going to tell you folks, listen, we got to be really clear about something here. Being P10 or 11 in this group of drivers, that's impressive. I couldn't do it. I mean, it's just not going to be something you can do. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at Twitchy's last lap that he did a 2:16.5, set the fastest lap, which gives him provisional last place start for next race. That's the challenge with World Cup that I love. Be fast if you want, but you're going to have to start further in the back. That's how Rio was able to stay up front as long as he did, because he didn't have the fastest lap. All right. So Twitchy's last lap, a 2:16.7. Wait, why didn't that change? There we go. Basically 2:16.5 is what he's running. What was spec? A 2:18. The last couple, a 2:19 on an accident, looks like. So 2:18 to 2:16. That's a 2-second gap. About a 2-second gap. We're down to 14 seconds now in only 3 laps from 19 seconds. So Twitchy is going to catch him before this stint is over. It's just how soon, and then, you know, how's he going to get around him? So we'll see. But don't count out Rio. Sometimes he just lurks there. I'm sure he'll be just happy with being on a podium. So, but he'll love it more if he can win. Oh, Bipolar goes really wide, and Muffin follows him through. Got some dirt on the tires, hanging in there, buddies. Oh, and he gets a penalty for it. Oh, he's going to kill himself for that. So he's going to have to bleed that before he gets across the start-finish line. I'm sure he'll find a place to do it. Under braking somewhere, he should be able to get rid of that. Wow, these guys are so fast. Captain Muffin in P5 now. Look at you, buddy. Look at you. I love it. Ando there, sitting there lurking in P7. I mean, it's anyone's position between those 4 cars. I mean, anybody makes a slight error, gets a little bit of a wiggle, and, you know, it's over. So Bipolar still has that half-second penalty on him. He's going to bleed it somewhere. He's probably going to try to bleed it in the last chicane. Some series events, they'll do it by making sure you have to see. There he goes. Some of them make you bleed it in certain sections of the track. Not at World Cup. You can get rid of it wherever you can. You just better not carry it across the line. All right, so Ando up to 6th, Ridwan in 5th, Captain Muffin in 4th now. Looks like Rio's fallen out of Twitchy's slips. Twitchy's last lap, a 2:16.8 again, and it was 2:18.8. So Twitchy's definitely going to catch Spec 1 before this is over. In about 6 laps, I reckon. About lap 32. I'm going to put that down. Lap 32. I think that's when he'll have him by, if not sooner, unless Spec makes a mistake or Twitchy makes a mistake. But based on their pace, it's about 6 laps, and he'll be on top of him. All right, let's see. There's Rio. All right, we're going to keep an eye on this little action here because Ando is in the mix, folks. And what did I tell you about Ando, Bipolar, and Rio? All of them battling each other last 2 seasons ago. Muffin, Rio, and Bipolar battling each other every race last season. So we got some really good racers here. What's interesting about this year driver, Captain Muffin, he won the season last year, or this last season he won. Never finished first. Finished 2nd or 3rd in every race. Mostly 2nd to Rio, almost every time. Rio did miss 1 race. Captain Muffin did not, and that was the difference it made. So that's how close the points are. Now the points are a little bit different this season. There's more point gaps between 1, 2, 3, and 4th place than they were last season. They were only separated by a point. You got 16 points for first place, 15 points for second place, 14, 13, 12, all the way down to 1. Now it's 18, 16, 14, 12, and then 11, 10, 9, all the way down. So those positions these guys are fighting for right now are worth 2 points more than the position they were in before instead of 1. So it's definitely going to be more of a battle to get things done. Look at these guys just this almost looks like a first lap, right? Like these guys are all with each other, but they have been following each other lap after lap after lap. All right, taking a short break, folks. Hang on. Now I know you all saw it and I saw it. We're going to go back and replay it right in a minute. There's Captain Muffin making the, or Ando making the move. I thought he was going to get Redwan too, but Redwan closed the door on him. But up to 5th goes Ando. So that was a nice pass. Good job, bud. So, oy. Oh, and it goes really wide there in that corner, but he manages to hold on to the spot. Bipolar was looking like he was going to go through there, and I guess he is not. All right, up front, spec down to a less than 10 seconds. That's under 5 laps. So he is going to, he's got to put some more heat into them tires. He's really got to run them, because Twitchy almost can see him. I mean, he's not quite going to be able to see him, but he will be able to see him on the straight at the top of the hill. So it'll be interesting to see. Look, Real's kind of closed back the gap up to Twitchy now. He's there. But look at this group of cars, all still together. Ando's moved up to 5th. Ridwan is sitting there going, It'll be interesting to see how well these guys manage their fuel this time around, because some of these guys, and I'm just looking through them all, we'll come back to everybody here in a minute, having some fuel challenges, let's say. All right, so up in P1 right now, and has been for almost the entire race, is Spec 1. Good to have you, bud. They all saw you. There he is. I just saw Rio, who's up front, got around Twitchy, coming into the shot in the background. We get a better shot for him. There you go, buddy. There's Rio in the 12-ounce Sports. Up into P2 now. Twitchy is sitting in P3. These two guys have been back and forth in these little positions all race. Now maybe Twitchy says, you know what, I'll give him some time. Let him burn off some fuel for me. Who knows? Where's Ridwan? There he is. Ridwan from VRS. VRS? VSR? VRS? I think it's VRS, yeah. And then Captain Muffin is battling right now with... Oh, Ando almost got underneath him and just couldn't quite make it work. And falls back. I thought for a second there, I thought Ando was ahead of him at one point. I thought he passed him. So it looks like Captain Muffin got his spot back. So there's Captain Muffin coming into your view. Let's see, where is Ando? Where you at, bud? Ando moves around him again. Oh, Bipolar follows him through. So Captain Muffin drops 2 spots just then. So there's Ando. There is Bipolar Express coming into our camera now. Up into P6. And Captain Muffin has dropped a couple spots in that last sector. Unfortunately, got attacked under braking. And then where's Corey? There goes Ninja Kid. Here comes Teasbap. All right, up the hill everybody goes. Where they stop, nobody knows. Is anybody going to get slip here? If anybody is, it's this guy. Oh, he's going to push. Smart. Okay, Bipolar's pushing Ando. Help catch up to Ridwan. Both Sector 1 racing cars sit... Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, Muffin's got a penalty. Doggone it. So, Corey has got a pretty good view of some pretty epic battles happening in front of him. Let's take a look at some of the other drivers out here. There's Ninja Kid in the Metropolis car. Well, I guess now is probably a good time to make sure we go visit our sponsors, folks. DetailingGroup.com, Metropolis.com, PrideAtTheDragon.com, and High Pre Graphics. I don't remember how to tell you how to get to High Pre Graphics, but I could hit this little button right here and bring it up so you can see it. There you go, High Pre Graphics. Go check them out if you need any graphics done. He'll be your man. Megatruck in 12th, kind of nobody around. He's 4 seconds back, 18 seconds to Super Ninja, who's just, I don't know what happened to his race, but he just doesn't have the pace today. Just having trouble with that car. And Rugerman, I have no idea who this guy is, but the rest of the crew invited him along, it seems like. All right, Spec 1 up to 6 seconds. He's got, so about another 3 laps, and we should see these guys catch him. Ooh. Whoa! I smell a pass coming on. He's just gonna, oh, he is going for it. And Rio just smartly just lets him through. He knows he lost out to him. All right, let's see. Where's Ridwan at? There he is. Still has bipolar in his rear view, along with all of these other cars. That's awesome. So Bipolar's got Ando following him, and both of the why do I keep saying session? I don't know why I keep wanting to say session. I don't know why that sector. Good golly, I can't believe it. Oh. Sorry, folks. I'm 50-something years old, and my memory is fading fast. So, anywho. All right, let's see. What do we got going here? Let's see. Bipolar and Ando. I wonder if Ando is just kind of hanging out there, just waiting. Gonna make a move? Make a move? Any kind of move? These guys are buddies, man. They like spent the entire season 2 or season 1 next to each other on the track, so they're very comfortable racing around each other. They'll likely never touch each other through the whole race. But look at Sector 1 showing some dominance up in P6 and 7. No, 7 and 8. See, this looks like it's all front-end stuff, but it's not. It's just the battle that is. Let's see. Ridwan is 4.6 back from Rio. I don't know how long, if he's catching him. Here's your P2, going to be P1 in a couple more laps. I said he would catch him on lap 32. So by the end of this lap, he should be within a 2-second. Hopefully by the end of the next lap, he'll be in the attack lap. But I don't know, because Spec sees that counter going down. You know, so oh, there's lap traffic to get around. Let's hope he doesn't have any. Look at that. He can see the other guys are there. Oh, go. Let's go on board. Like, if he looks out behind him, he doesn't quite see him in these turns. But he's going to see him right there. They're coming for him. Okay, let's see. Can he see them yet? There. He sees them. Oh, my gosh. That would be daunting, knowing you know that you don't have the tires they have. And you're just hoping that you can hold them off for 18 more minutes. I don't know how that's gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna be a thing, but oh, good golly! All right, so now is where the drivers. Let's go on board. Oops, let's go in cam with Twitchy right now. So now Twitchy, he sees P1 right in front of him. But Twitchy can't forget that he also has that sitting behind him, and then a whole gaggle of cars behind them. So one mistake could cost him everything. Okay, 2.5 seconds into lap 32. He's been doing, his last lap was a 2:16.7, 2:16.4, 2:18.6, 2:18.2. So yeah, it's possible that Twitchy catches him before the start finish, based on the lap times that they've been doing. So we'll see. We're almost under the 2-second mark. It'll be probably after the next corner or two, because right now they're battling with lap traffic as Spec 1 has to get around there. So that might actually buy him a reprieve for a little bit longer as the other cars have to battle the lap traffic. Using that third gear to slow the car down. Smart. 1.6. So we're going to see a change for the new leader here by the end of this lap, or shortly into the next lap. Yep, now this guy's got to get out of the way. Oh, he just muscles us right through there. Let's see what Rio can do. Yep, the guy is out of the way. All right, Rio. Stay where you are. At least get a second. Replace opportunity here. All right, Spec 1. I'm gonna give you some camera love, because this might be the last time you cross the start-finish line in first place. So let's give it to you coming across to complete lap 32, Spec 1. Twitchy's there. So we're going to wait for... I want to give the man his credit. Let's see, where are we at? Ridwan. And, oh, Ando has gotten around by Polar Express. Okay. Good. All right. Cars are racing. People are battling. Twitchy is about to make a move. He might have him by the end of the straight. Yep. So on board with Twitchy now. And he knows he's got him. He goes defensive. And around he goes. Now Rio's got to get around him. Spec 1 is earning points as a reserve driver. So keep that in mind, folks. The reserve drivers do earn points. So if they can get a spot in every single round, then they can earn really good points, right? So if Spec 1 can stay on that podium, that's great points. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. We have 14 minutes left. We have probably about 6 laps left after they complete this one. And I don't know that he can hold off Ridwan, Ando, Bipolar, and the like. So speaking of those guys, let's go take a look here. That's a good camera angle there for Ridwan. Ando's got Bipolar all over him. So this is going to be a battle for sure for not last place. That's not what I meant to say. Like during the last laps, there's no chance that these two guys are not going to be battling it out. And clearly, Corey is there too. Wait, what happened to Muffin? Oh, I hope he didn't have an incident. I missed that one. Oh yeah, these guys can see it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so great towards the end of the race, guys. So great. Spec 1 is going to be under attack in a lap. It's going to be close. But look at that. Twitchy up front. New leader. Rio not far behind. Gets a little squirrely coming out of there. Oh, this is way too good a camera angle not to get a picture. There we go. Oh, Rio has a penalty. He's going to bleed that right now. Get rid of that thing. Whoa, goes a little bit wide. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. There's Ridwan. That's weird. Ridwan was a second and a half behind Spec. Now he's 2.5, so something happened to him. And this group of guys, Bipolar's gotten around Ando. Wait a minute. Ando must have had a slip up. Let's see if I can go back and see if we can catch something. Oh, it looks like he got really far to the side, and maybe that's what did it. I don't know. I don't. So Bipolar, Corey, and Ando all still battling, as they should be. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. There's Captain Muffin. 3 seconds behind him is our Metropolis driver, Ninja Kid. Got to make some end games. I think he's not used to having this level of talent in a lobby with him. He is quick. I mean, he is fast. He just not able to keep up with these aliens that are parked out on the track in front of him. Where's Teasbat? There he is. Buddy, welcome. Thanks for coming by, man. He's one of our reserve drivers. He was in last week's race, too. So, he's doing good, doing good. It's Medaldi. He missed round 1, so this is his actual first race with everybody. And Mega Truckin', that is his first... No. Last week he raced with us, but the poor guy's pedals or something broke on him or something like that. And Super Ninja, the other Rockefeller driver, coming down the hill. All right, let's see up here what's going on here. Spec's still hanging in there. He's not giving up. Not at all. Oh. Is this a move? Is Corey making a move? Oh, that was close. That was close. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for the after race interview. Oh my gosh. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Right? That's going to be awesome. All right. Under 10 minutes left in the race, people. Under 10 minutes. So, let's go check it out. So, 10 minutes left of the race to go. Just a reminder, go visit our sponsor, Detailing Group. I mean, they have been with us every season of World Cup. That's why you see them on all the cars and on all the images and everything else, because they truly are taking care of us and making it possible for us to put on these events. So, detailinggroup.com for your construction, computer-aided drafting type stuff, steels, structures, laser point clouds, and scanning, and all the other things. That's what Detailing Group does. Also, 12-ounce Sports got their Rio out there in P2 right now, looking pretty solid. 12-ounce Sports broadcasting all of our races live on Zingo TV channel 761 and on all of their platforms. And there's Spec 1 with Rockefeller. Hey, and then we got Metropolis out here also. Where's our Metropolis driver? Let's get him on the screen. There's Ninja Kid right there. So Metropolis, if you have a phone system or a call center or other type situation like that, these people need to be people you know. And if you need to get in touch with them, I know everybody there. So give me a holler. I'll hook you up. I'll set you right up with my guy Paul and get you talking to the right people. And you can find out how they can help you get more information out of your call centers and provide a better stuff for your customers. So there you go. Let's see. Did we have another one? Where's our other one? No, that's all. That's all there is. All right. So it looks like Twitchy's going to nab his first win in the World Cup at GT Champions. I know I'm not trying to jinx him, but I mean, he's clearly outpacing everybody. A 2:15.8 under race conditions is pretty dang good, especially when he just did it a couple laps ago on worn out tires. So that fuel burning off is definitely helping him. Rio in P2 doing well. Up there in P3 is Ridwan. Oh wait, Spec 1 is getting swallowed up now by Ridwan, and next in line to catch him is Corey, who's gotten around Ando and Bipolar. So now, whoo boy, it's on. Okay, let's keep an eye on this little battle happening right here for P5, because all of these drivers are capable of stealing a spot from one another. Let's see, is Rio catching? Rio's at 1.8. Oh, he is. Rio, what did I tell you about when Rio puts on those soft tires? He becomes a whole other driver. Now he's got the pressure. He's going to try to use up these tires and fuel to catch him. So let's just see if he makes that work. 1.8 seconds. Well, 2 seconds, 1.8 seconds at the line. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I don't want to miss what's going on here. There's a lot happening. And the poor Spec 1, the lowly medium tire driver in the middle of this mess. And all these guys need to get around him, but he is not making it easy on them. This should happen up through Radion and down the straight, because they're all in a train. Let's see what happens. Let's go on board with Ando and see. Oh, Ando might pull a penalty off there. I don't know. Something happened with Bipolar. He's fallen away from these guys by almost a second. And it's growing as Ando gives a push. Ooh, that was close. Folks, I hope you're enjoying the commentary. I'm not the best at it. I try to just have fun watching what I can. So if you have any tips or tricks for me, let's hear them. You can private message me and let me know things that you think could be done better. Rio still around the 2-second mark. Lost a couple of tenths so far this lap. I'm sure Twitchy's feeling the pressure, and he's like, I want to win. I want to win. Rio's also thinking the same thing. But knowing Rio, he said at the beginning of the season, which is really funny, because at the beginning of the season, 12 Ounce announced, when they announced him as a driver, that for every race he wins, they're going to pay him an extra $10 per race for every race win and PlayStation credit at the end of the season. And he says, well, with Twitchy in there, I'll be lucky to win one race. Well, Twitchy was here last week and he won it, but Twitchy had technical difficulties with his pit. Rio now is seeing that Twitchy's fast, so fast. All right, let's see. Let's keep an eye on back here. Okay, so Bipolar back in the mix with these guys again. All right, so Corey's gotten around. Looks like Ando's going to get around. And, okay, everyone's getting around the medium tire driver. And all the way back to 7th goes Spec. Sometimes that soft tire thing just does not work out. Ridwan is still looking like a third-place podium finish if these other guys don't catch him. That'll be 2 podiums in a row for the man if he gets there. And for Rio. Now Bipolar just needs to get up there so he can be on the podium as well. Let's see, 3 minutes. This is the penultimate lap right here, because when they come around the next lap, there won't be time to complete another, and it'll be the final lap. So on the penultimate lap, we got Twitchy up front in P1 with a 2-second gap to this guy, Rio, who has a 6-second gap to Ridwan. But Ridwan is not out of the woods yet. He's got Corey only a second back. And Ando is just all over the place. Where's Ando? There he is. Ando is all over Corey's rear end. So this is a battle and a fight that is not over. And don't count this guy out. He has got legs and arms for days, so he can keep up with these people. Spec 1 is going to be basically stuck in 7th spot unless Captain Muffin can catch up to him. Captain Muffin is 4 seconds back to Spec. Well, I thought I said 7. Nope, 4 seconds. Okay. So Captain Muffin, though, his fuel light's on, but he's got enough to get all the way through. All of these drivers do. Ninja Kid now up in 9th position. He's looking at that 8th spot, so we'll see if he can make it there. Tease Bap in 10th. Mega Truckin' in 11th. Well, that'll be a good livery shot for me. It'll give you your name on the screen and everything. You can grab that picture later, bud. Ids Demaldi, we're going to give him one too. There you go, bud. Thanks for being here. Super Ninja, not having a super race. But hey, there's always next week. So just hang in there, bud. And Rugerman, I don't know who you are, but I like your car. Good job. All right, so Twitchy goes across the line. This is the white flag lap, folks. Unless Real can do something amazing, or Twitchy has an amazing mishap, Twitchy could be our winner of round 2. Rio sitting in P2. He's got a comfortable gap to P3. Ridwan, not so comfortable a gap to Corey. He's only got a second and a half. And Ridwan's fuel situation is about the same. But, oh, look at this. Ando. Ando says, I need to get a move on and get around you. I can't quite make it stick. But these two are right there. Bipolar. Oh, there it is. Ando sticks it inside. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. So Ando realized he didn't leave him the room. It was giving him the spot back. Now, I know what Bipolar's like, and Bipolar may give a spot back. I don't think he doesn't need to. He's not obligated to. But I know he saw Ando move over. See? Ando moved over. Oh, I don't know what's happening. This is crazy. This is last lap shenanigans, folks. And hijinks. What is happening here? Oh, I can't look away. I can't look away. But I also can't miss our first place driver. So I'll keep an eye on him as I see them approaching. But I don't want to miss what's going on. These guys are battling for 5th place. 4th place, actually. Okay. We got to give credit where credit is due. Mr. Twitchy is going to come across the line, winner of round 2 of the GT Champions World Cup. Way to go, buddy. Good job. Ace Real is going to come across in P2. Ridwan will come across in P3. Nice job, bud. And then I don't know what we're going to see down there. Corey fighting it out. He's going to come across in time. Wow, what a battle that was. Woo! Okay, that was all kinds of crazy. Teasbap's going to come back through P10. Okay. That was really hard to keep my my fingers tapping the keys. Guys, I'm telling you, that was tough. Oh my gosh. All right, and Rio's going to take the fast lap this round. What do you know about that? Okay. So he's going to get an extra point there. Maybe that's what he was going for. All right, so why is my controller not working? There we go. There's Truckin' going to come across in 11th. And Idzamaldi's going to come back after that. All right, folks. So what we're going to do is, while we wait for these, congratulations, Ids, into 12th. It makes it. And Rigger Man's going to come across the line. All right, that's gonna clear it all up for us. What a race. So Ridwan is going to pull down third place again, but look at that. Got to get a picture of that, people. Twitchy takes the first one. Good job. Let's snap a picture of that. All right. Well, let's pull up these race results really quick. These are all preliminary, right? Of course. I mean, we could always have somebody who says, I didn't like the way that laid out, right? So give me a moment. I'm going to get some stuff entered in here, and then I'm going to get into a party chat with these guys and do an interview with these guys. But wow, what a race that was. That was nonstop from start to finish. I don't even know how to... that was crazy. And those battles for the positions, I know every single one of those guys are proud of how they did that race because they really did a good job getting that done. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see. I'm just going down the order here, making sure I got all of the stuff in here the way it's supposed to be, so I can get our podium up for you guys. So stand by. I have to breathe. All right, so I can't just sit and not talk because that would be boring for everybody. So, again, congratulations to our victors. They did a fantastic job in this race, man. And our reserves have came through for us, man, and really made this race something awesome. I mean, really they did. It worked out really well. I'm glad to have them all here. Let's see, 12. Let me just scroll down here. And Super Ninja comes in 13th. And Mobile Edge was not here today. Jake. Wait a minute. Wasn't Jake in here? I think he started in 15th. Or he started... Yeah, and somebody... I don't know what's going on with... I'll have to work this out. I'll have to work this out afterwards. But let's get some stuff together here, folks. Stand by. All right, let's see if I can't get us into some interviews. Stand by for a moment. Where is my slide? Where are my slides, people? There we go. All right, so let me go find our interview room. So hang on a second, folks, while I head over to our interview lobby. Where is my chat? There we go. And let me get these guys where I can hear them saying stuff, because that's a thing that needs to happen. All right, so we'll see if anybody comes in there while we wait. These are the unofficial results. Now, keep in mind that those last couple drivers, just the way that the data is brought into the system, it looks at how all the drivers finished, even if they didn't race. So, still have to go figure out what happened with Jake. I don't know if it was a DNF or if he got disconnected or what. But this is the unofficial race results for round 2 with Twitchy, Rio, and Ridwan handling the podium. So let me message these guys really quick, like, if you don't mind, and see if I can get them in here. So stand by, folks. I'm going to try to find some people. Meanwhile, from the looks of things, there's less than a minute left in the Group 3 race, too. What? That's going to be awesome. All right. I want you guys to be able to have an interview. Where are they? I'm going to turn my volume down so that you can hear them better, because that was a problem last time. All right. Let me message them. Oh, saving the replay first before I forget. Because that will be... right, so let's see if we can get any of the guys to. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Am I in the wrong party chat? Did I get? No, wait a minute. What did I do? Stand by. I'm being dumb. Somehow, I moved. I think I called this thing something wrong, so stand by. Somebody's here. Oh, Ridwan's here. Can you hear me, bud?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna wait for the other guys to show up. Ooh, I'm so excited. Dude, what a race.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wasn't sure if you were gonna do the interviews in Discord or PlayStation. That's why I was just waiting for your message.
Yep. Sorry. No, we have to do them in Discord because PlayStation 5 kind of doesn't have a microphone that I can use to get into the party chats. So I just decided we'll do them in here. So
Yep.
let me do an audio check with Rio. Are you there, bud?
Yep.
All right.
Here.
Fantastic. Now we just need to wait and see if Twitchy's going to show up. Let's see if I can find a way to tell him. It is the there he is. Let's see if we can hear him. Can you hear us?
I got you. Can you hear me?
Right. Yep, we can hear you. All right, you go last. You go last.
Okay.
First, let me bring up our podium picture for you guys so everybody can see that. Look at that. Ridwan, buddy, that was a friggin' great race. And again, another podium, sitting where you were last race. But man, you didn't make that one was not easy for you. It was not easy at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Tell us about your race.
Well, I'm very happy to finish P3. I think the guys that finished first and second deserve to finish first and second. They were pretty much faster than me the whole race. But I am a bit disappointed or ashamed in a sense that I drove in the way I did. I made a few errors and I hit a few people off, and I feel bad for that. But in terms of finishing position, very happy to finish on the podium once again. That's 2 from 2, and yeah, I'll take what I can get. I think that was the best I could get today. So shout out to these 2 drivers. They were amazing. So nothing I could do.
Nope. Hey, it was good. I know. I saw. We were watching that last chicane braking incident where you missed your brake marker.
Yeah.
And my heart stopped, and all I could think of is, they're all gonna be wrecked. I thought the worst, and luckily I think the only one that walked away with any damage was yourself with a little right front wheel damage, right?
Yep.
Yep. So. Ooh, that was close, but you held it together and did a good job. So congratulations, man. Very good. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Rio, man, you really battled it out, man. Tell us about your race.
Oh. Well, overall, I'm very satisfied because, I kind of expected that I got a chance, but well, and I didn't expect that the battle was actually get that very close. I expect I would be left behind like further. And also I'm very happy at the very final lap I managed to snatch the fastest lap, so I can minimize
I'm
the
disappointed.
Yeah, that's that extra
point
bonus
difference.
point.
I didn't say that, Cliff. Oh, damn it.
I was like, yes.
You needed that. That gives you 17 instead of 16 points. So that's you
Yes,
You only got 1 point less than Twitchy did on that round. So
Yes, instead of 3 difference, then I minimize it to 1.
yep.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I really wish I didn't made that. I didn't took that much penalty climbing the Oruch. I got penalty like 5 times maybe.
There was a few of them, and
So
I saw you bleeding them. I'm like, oh man, Rio, no.
yeah, like 5 times
It was a lot of
penalty.
times. I was like, why is he ghosted
Yeah,
all the time? Every time I come to him, he's in a ghost.
I wasted a lot of times there. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, maybe it could have been
Awesome.
different. I don't know.
Well,
Mhm.
congratulations. P2 is no small feat when we talk about our winner here, Twitchy. Dude, congratulations, man. That was an
Thank you.
epic drive. Epic. I can't even tell you. I saw so many times where things could have gone so wrong, and yet you've managed
Yeah,
to just like,
there was a lot. There was a lot.
it was good. Tell us about
Especially
your
at
race,
that
bud.
incident. Especially at the incident at the bus stop, I didn't actually have my radar on, so I didn't know what was happening, and I just kind of heard some tires squealing. I'm like, oh, okay, something's happened, and I've been tapped, and I've never had to turn my wheel as fast as then to not spin out. Yeah, I was moving left and right in my chair, trying to keep the wheel straight, and then trying to keep the car straight, and then yeah, so that was a bit of a brown pants moment. But throughout that, I guess. About a few days ago, I did some practice on this, and I didn't understand how I was supposed to get to the 40-minute mark on just a single tank of fuel, because I was saving like crazy, and it was just super hard to get there to make the fuel last. But somehow I managed to do it in this race with the 4-car tram we had on the medium tires. And then actually in the pits, I had Rio saved about 4% more fuel, so I actually had to underfuel a bit to keep track position out of the pits, which I did, luckily. And I think from there it was just game on, push all out, try and get spec R or spec 1, I think it is, and just try and close the gap to him. At about 20 minutes, I was sitting there talking to Siri on my phone, asking, what's 20 minutes, the seconds in 20 minutes, and then divide that by my average lap time, so I know how much fuel I have left. I probably did that about 10 times, like 13 minutes, 11 minutes, 8 minutes or so, just to see how much fuel I have. And I think I ended up having about 1.5 laps of fuel, like more than what I needed, so I could push a lot more and not have that gap be closed down by Rio, who is a pretty fast driver. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect coming into this league, and obviously he's really made me kind of push my boundaries to get the win. Finishing like 2.5 or less than 3 seconds at least behind me after 1.5 hours is definitely something that I always have my eye on, and definitely something that I have to watch out for next race.
Surprise!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially after the last race. I was leading, and I crashed out crashed, got damaged, and just kind of got swallowed up on the mediums. I think I learned a lot from the first race, so this is definitely my redemption race.
So I'm gonna ask all of you guys, when you were sitting up front and you saw Spec 1 just take off and he was like 24 seconds ahead at the pit. Did that give you any motivation to get your lap times down to catch him, or did you know you were comfortably going to catch him because you caught him a long ways before the end of the race?
Yeah, I think for me it was because I saw his fast lap time be like a 2:17.0 or so, I think, and I think for me my fastest was like a 2:15.8. So on the soft tires, I felt I was a lot faster than what his fast lap time was. Granted, he had a bit more fuel and all that stuff, but it was no small feat as well. It was 21 seconds out of the pits or so, so it was very much push the whole way, try and catch that gap as fast as I can, so I don't get held up when I do catch him and whatnot, and have that battle with Rio as well.
Yep. Wow, I'll tell you what, guys. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, personally, I didn't want to bring down my lap times, so I don't want to start towards the back. So my fastest lap was, I think, 7-8 tenths off the 2 guys ahead of me. So, but I still managed to catch him, so it worked out better than expected. Yeah.
I'm
going to start towards the back.
I got to tell you, there was so much happening, and then when there was like 8 of you guys all in this train after the pits were over, And when I saw Captain Muffin come out of the pits, Captain Muffin short pitted, right, to undercut you guys, and it worked, right? He snuck right out in between you guys, and I thought for sure he was going to give you guys just all kinds of trouble, but you guys were so smooth and not running into anybody, and everybody was giving each other space, and it was just a fantastic race. I couldn't stop talking the whole race, guys. I was smiling, and my voice is all gone from after that race. It was so good. Oh my gosh!
It was lots of fun.
That's Division 1 for you.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's Division 1 for you.
Yep.
It's clean as well. So.
Well, you know what? While we're talking, I'm just going to bring this graphic up. It's basically the unofficial race results, right? We have to steward everything with it. So it has, obviously, you guys are in the top 3. Corey comes in from Sector 1 and takes P4. Bipolar's in 5th. Ando in 6th. Spec stayed in 7th. Then last season's champion finished 8th. That's Muffin. Then Ninja Kid, Teasbap, Megatruckin, Izamaldi, and Super Ninja. Something happened to Jake somewhere in the race, because he did start the race, and he kind of spun out in turn 1, like right at the beginning of the race. And I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he was all by himself, and I think he tried to move over, and he caught his right rear quarter panel caught the front of another car. I don't think he knew they were there, and it kind of just made it difficult for him. But as far as
it was a bit awkward for me with that one, because he came across the front of me. He got spun to the right, and he came across the front of me, and I kind of pushed him back straight. But I guess I just kind of got caught up in the middle of it in the aftermath, and had nowhere else to go. So I think I kind of pushed him back straight, or maybe pushing the other way, just because I was in the firing line. But yeah, had some T1 shenanigans, but I guess that's kind of expected. It just be the unlucky one, I guess. Really unfortunate. And also, good job to Corey Hack as well for finishing 4th. To jump in for this race for the first time and be one step off the podium. It's really good for him.
Yeah, no, it's really great. You Aussies like to come in and shake things up a bit. So, all right. So I got the standings up now. So after this race, unofficially, of course, Rio leads this series still with 35 points. Ridwan is in 2nd with 28 points. 1 point behind him sits Bipolar Express. So no pressure into next week, Ridwan. You're
okay, mate.
Right. Twitchy, you are in 4th position after this race, and then Captain Muffin is in 5th. So that does include the 1 point that Rio got for the fast lap, and the 1 point you got last race for fast lap. So those times are all there. So, oh man,
that's including my drop round. So I feel like I've got a bit of a what's the word? Not like a disadvantage, but I'm kind of like a bit lower than on points, I guess, from last round because I dropped it. So that's already used up.
Well, the drop, the way the drop rounds work is you can only drop the first one of the first 7 rounds. So the last 3 rounds you can't drop. So if round 1 was your first or your worst place finish, then great. You'll still get the bonus point for the fast lap, but we just toss the other points out. So we'll work that out. All right. Well, wow. Cool. All right. So hey, thanks guys for coming in and having a chat with me. And once again, congratulations, Twitchy, on your first win in World Cup, Rio. No stranger to the podium is Rio, and now Ridwan. Sitting on the podium in P3 again. So that was pretty awesome. Guys, thanks for the interview. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys chit-chat. I'm going to go cut the audio off from you guys and say goodbye to our folks. So again, congratulations, guys. Say goodbye to everybody.
Thank you.
See you, mate. Thanks. See you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the race.
All right, so that's all of them. So, wow, what a race, folks. So next week is round 3. And why I can't think of it, but round 3 is Group 4 cars at Lago Major West. So, and it's any Group 4 car these guys want to choose. So that's going to be a fun round. It's going to be some great racing. So come back and see us then. And I really hope you guys have a good night. We'll see you next week. Make sure to go back to YouTube and watch our D2 stream. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be broadcasting D3, although the replay didn't save. We'll see what we can figure out. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.